So today I'll be showing you how you can download and install MovieBox on your iOS 10 device. So this doesn't require a jailbreak. We're going to be using a tool called Cydia Impactor. Although it has Cydia in the name, this does not have anything to do with a jailbreak, so don't get excited. It's just a tool that we're going to be using to install MovieBox. So let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial. I'm using my iPhone 7 Plus on iOS 10.3, the latest beta from Apple. So as far as I know, since that's the latest firmware that Apple has released, this tutorial should work on anything below iOS 10.3 since it is going through successfully for me on this specific firmware. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll provide you with a link below. Just click on it. It's kind of an outdated article here, but that doesn't matter. We're just going to be using all the links that they provide to us in this article. So download Cydia Impactor for your Mac or your Windows machine. Download the IPA file of MovieBox. So to download these two, just click these blue links here. You need an iPhone or an iPad. This will not work on an iPod Touch like it says here. Don't know why. It's just not supported, unfortunately. Like I said, Windows or a Mac machine and a USB cable. So first things first, plug in your device to your computer and make sure iTunes is closed. If you're on a Mac, just right click it and click quit, and then you should see that little dot fade away, ensuring that it is closed. So once you have your device plugged into your computer and you have downloaded those two files, open up Cydia Impactor right here, and then it should recognize your device immediately. If it doesn't, you might not have the latest version of iTunes, or iTunes may still be open. So either update iTunes and then close iTunes and then restart Cydia Impactor. So it shows your device right here, and then take your IPA file off your desktop and drag it into Cydia Impactor. And now it asks you to enter your iTunes email, so we'll enter that right here. And now it's asking for our Apple ID password. Now when I first did this, I got a little worried because I don't want my Apple ID password being sent to the wrong person. Now this is where Apple has invented a tool called app-specific passwords. Now if I jump back into Safari, go to manage your Apple ID, you can see I'm on appleid.apple.com, and you can see here app-specific passwords. Now I'm not going to zoom all the way out on the web page simply because I have some personal information on this website showing like my address and stuff. So just go to your Apple ID settings webpage on apple.com, and if you scroll down, you should see app-specific passwords like you see here. So let's click on generate password. Let's name it MovieBox. Enter. Now this is our app-specific password. I think this will expire in a certain amount of time. So if we go ahead and select it, we can copy it. Click on copy. Click done. Now we can minimize it, and now we can go back into Cydia Impactor, paste that app-specific password, and then click OK. And then as soon as we do that, it'll start going through all the processes that it needs to sign the file. So now we can go ahead and jump over to my iPhone like you see here. And I'll just go ahead and hold it here as it installs MovieBox. And right there, as you can see, it jumped over to a new page and installed MovieBox. Now you see that there is an error on my screen for some reason. It did install MovieBox like you can see there, but if you just hit enter, it'll go away, and MovieBox did install successfully. So we can go ahead and open it, and you can see that MovieBox is running just fine. And I believe this will only be signed for 7 days, which is kind of a bummer. And after 7 days, you may need to go and recertify the certificate on your device. Now, if you get lucky and this does work past 7 days, then I think you are officially signed for 365 days. So how this works pretty much is Apple has certain signed certificates for their devices, and an app can either be signed for 7 days or it can be signed for a whole year. So if MovieBox on your device works for over 7 days, then you did get lucky, and you can have this device, this application, running on your device for a whole year without any issues. So guys, tell me in the comments below if this process did work for you. It was kind of interesting how I could just use Cydia Impactor and install an unapproved application by Apple on the latest version of iOS. You'd think that Apple would have more security for this, but it's kind of interesting how they don't. So tell me in the comments if this worked for you. Also, tell me what TV shows and stuff you watch on MovieBox. I love hearing from you guys. Stay tuned for more awesome content. I have some really great videos coming out very soon. My name is Mike, and I'll see you in the next video.